Nazim Sadykhov has arrived into the UFC in emphatic fashion. Ismael Bonfim versus Sadykhov was an absolutely amazing fight and probably the best fight on this card. Bonfim early showed exactly why the UFC needs to be put on notice. This guy was outstriking Sadykhov. He was picking him apart. Every time Sadykhov thought he was one step ahead, it turns out he was two steps behind. As it turns out, though, Sadykhov the whole time was trying these leg kicks over and over and over again, and it didn't seem like it was going to pay dividends, at least early in the fight. Well, every single time he was trying it, he was going to the head for the most part and sometimes the body, and constantly giving Bonfim something to think about that he was just basically exploding out of, and we'll get to him in a second. But he was blocking it with his top guard, doing a great job. And in the end, he fakes it like he's going to bring that up to the head, as he's done so many times that there's no reason Bonfim wouldn't think he would. Then he brings it down, making Bonfim think that he can explode in, which he's had a lot of success with in this current fight. And it turned out to be a question mark kick, where as he brought it down, he flipped it back over and absolutely rocked Bonfim, who again was having a breakout performance himself. All of a sudden, it lands perfectly on his eyelid, and he can't see anything. They get to the end of the first round. He's holding on for dear life, does his very best job, and his corner says, calm down, everything's going to be good. And nothing about Ismael's body language said it was going to be good. They stop it heading into the second round. They go over to the doctor, and they say, is he okay? There seemed to be a little bit of confusion with the translator, but essentially, it seems like they asked him, can you see out of his eye? And he said, absolutely not. I cannot see. I am a one-eye, completely vulnerable fighter leading into the second round of someone who showed a lot of danger. Now, Nazim Sadykhov was absolutely devastated because he felt like his performance was just starting, whereas Ismael's was really doing a great job up until that point. But if you look at it, you can never throw a fighter out there who's willingly fighting on one leg or one arm or one eye, and that's exactly what happened here. I think there's a lot to take away from this fight. I absolutely love the pressure that Ismael Bonfim put on Nazim Sadykhov. I thought it was spectacular. Every time he exploded, it reminded me of a Joaquin Buckley, and it's something that every single opponent of his is going to have to be very much on notice. He is not going to stop that fighting style. He's going to be very successful using that fighting style, and he is going to have a great UFC career when it's all said and done. Unfortunate that we couldn't see more of this fight, and I hope we get to see a rematch because these are a really evenly matched two dudes. That being said, Nazim Sadykhov, what a way to break through. I absolutely love when a guy sets up a strike, sees it through, doesn't get discouraged, and in the end, it turns into a finish. This might not have been a TKO, but it damn well could have been, because that eye was absolutely compromised to the nth degree. So many fighters would have given up, would have abandoned the game plan, would have tried to find a different route, but he trusts his coaches, he trusts the research he had done going in, the fact that Bonfim tends to explode in and is ducking his head, utilized that to his advantage, and absolutely had an amazing performance. Think it was one of the best fights of the night. Curious what you guys think down below. Where do you guys think these UFC careers go from here? Because they both have a very bright future. Appreciate you listening. Like, subscribe, and comment down below. Thank you so much, and I'm out. Peace!